Yeah, but that solidifies it. Bastard Mansion 3 PXG 2. I think that was supposed to be the final goal as well. So this theoretically should be the end of the game. But anyway, congratulations to Yuichi Isagi. But still, okay, no. We're gonna go and dissect this bit by bit. So, Mogoboski, from this point on, review. Going back up. Okay. So, like I was saying before, these guys are pretty much in a deadlock. Both, what's it called? Dual aces. Rin is on Isagi right down here. He's locked him down. He has his eye on the ball. Okay, I guess this is where it makes sense. Because right here you can see Isagi's actually peeling behind Rin's blind spot. So he's no longer focused. Okay, that makes sense. Yumika is making that run. Kaiser and Shido, both eyes on the ball facing it. On a head-to-head. Kunigami on the ground. Charles. So basically, this pair here, they're not gonna do anything with the ball. Isagi is going into open space. Yukimiya's coming in to assist, and Charles is gonna try and get in. Kunigami's not gonna be able to do jack squat at all because he's hands and knees. Hands on your knees. No, yeah, he's on his hands and knees now at this point. He's useless because this is like final seconds. He's not gonna get up in like 2 seconds. Okay, so theoretically, it would either be because like I said, Isagi beat Rin in this one moment, and once you beat your man, you already have a like 3 to 4 second head start. So if Isagi is to get the ball, he would be challenged by Charles, unless Yukimiya comes in to intercept Charles, and that leaves Isagi to get the ball. Perfect, if that is what's going on. Like I said, the execution is important. This is a sports manga. If you don't show like what's going on, there's gonna be gaps and people are gonna be like, what the hell just happened? How does this make sense? Okay, so that's what we see here. And we have our luck piece. This is what we were talking about before. Like Isagi was gonna use this luck piece, and he was gonna use it to like get that last goal. Like he said to Kaiser, whoever the last pass goes to, that's the person who gets that last goal. So the luck piece falls, like everyone's looking. It's like, okay, who's it going to? Luck the ball. Yep, right to Nice. Not to Nice. Oh my god, to Ness, a newly awakened Ness. Okay. So over here, he looks like the Ness of old, pretty much like when he first joined Bastard Mansion. Ego's flaring. He's about to do some magic tricks, you know, before despair, pre-despairness. But this is newly awakenedness. Okay, so as you saw from the previous chapter called Fastest, Isagi came up with a formula. The person who's going to get the goal has to be able to see like the fastest formula to like see everything on the field, come up with a formula, and then implement it. So here, he was already peeping game from the looks of it. Because like, if he's making a run like this, obviously he has seen something. So that has to have been him seeing Ness. As you can, but this is the confusing part, because like, he looks like he's a little surprised. But yeah, he notices Ness. And obviously Ness is different from before. He realizes this. Kaiser sees Ness. So we're coming at 2 different perspectives. Isagi's just like, okay, Ness is actually moving out now. He's getting the ball. This must be the moment. Whereas Kaiser's just like, Ness is getting the ball. This dude never changes. He should have just quit soccer. Like, he's gonna mess this up again. As evidence here, Kaiser's just like, at a time like this, it goes to the puppy. He did not witness, like, Ness go through that awakening. whereas Isagi must have been observing Ness this whole time. So, like we said, we have a coin, two faces. It's been flipped. Chance, luck, excuse me. And one side, one face of the coin, is looking at Ness like, this man has no potential and is pretty much useless. We can't do anything with him. So we're gonna disregard him. The other one is just like, okay, he was useless in that one moment, but I see now there's something different about him. So I'm gonna take this moment, this lucky chance, go for the net, and if per chance, what my formula is, then he's gonna send that ball in if I act accordingly. Right? Two faces, one coin. So Ness gets the ball. His ego is flaring. And as you can see, like I said before, Ness, he just freshly awakened. He didn't, like, his ego was crushed before. He was operating not on ego. Right? So now he has to build that ego. Like, he doesn't operate the same as everyone else. He's not on that same plane of existence. So it's gonna be a struggle for him to break out of that habit of passing to Kaiser or looking at Kaiser, because he doesn't work with anyone else. It only makes sense. It's habit. It's a lifestyle at this point. So ball comes down to him. What do? Immediate thought, a pass to set up Kaiser, and he realizes that's the mistake. No, you idiot. There's a chance to change. Okay, is he gonna shoot? No. See, like Kaiser, he's disregarding him. And you can see there's a head-to-head, and from the first panel, you see Isagi's already made that run past Kaiser. He's already, like I said, 4 or 5 seconds ahead of the play. He's rushing in, and Ness is like, no, don't shoot. He's obviously just like, okay, first act of rebellion as a new egoist, newly appointed egoist, which is a rebellion against Kaiser. But obviously he wants to send in a pass to a notable area. So the only person in his mind who can get that is Kaiser. So he's just responding to an ego that he's used to at this point. Basically, top tier manipulated. He's top tier manipulated. Like I said before, Isagi is either you're gonna be useful on the field, or Isagi is going to turn you into a useful pawn, which is even worse than the prior. Okay, so he's reacting to this right here, this run. He senses that ego. He sends in that ball, which is let me just say, it's an incredible ball. And like I said before, he was a magician at first, like, ooh, I'm a magician-ness. But now there's a darkened aura. Like I said, dark magician-ness. He sends that ball over, curved, right. Like he even said it. He even said it himself. For the pass has topspin, so it's not suited for Kaiser impact. I kicked it past the defender, so he sniped it, curved right over the defensive line. So the only person who can get there is the biggest ego on the field. Right now, that's Isagi, who's completely locked in. And wouldn't you know it, normally that would be Kaiser for him, who'd go in. But since Kaiser's being blocked pretty much by Shido, someone in the blind spot who comes in, prime ego like Kaiser, puzzle pieces off, and you immediately know that puzzle pieces equate to Isagi. And Ness, being Ness, out of habit, is like, oh, it's Kaiser. No, it's Isagi wearing a Kaiser shell. Now, if you really think about it, previously, like in the very beginnings of the Neo Egoist League, we had this whole debacle. Like, okay, what is your ideal, like in terms of being like a football player, a soccer player, Isagi? That's what Noah presented to him. And like Isagi, through introspection, while looking at Kaiser, he was like, yo, I am a step behind Kaiser every step of the way. My ideal right now, like in terms of like mental play and all of that, blah 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 blah, and like mental like tactics, positioning, all of this like vision, it's Kaiser is the ideal for Isagi. So it came full circle. He just could not keep up. The only thing stopping Isagi at that time, I'm going to bring the mic up because we're getting real, is because he did not have the physique, the strength to match his mental processes. So now that he trained for this match, his body is able to keep up with his mental faculties, with his tactics, blah, 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 blah. And now, how does that come up? In his, like, visually, him giving off an aura similar to Kaiser. It's come full circle. So right now, as you can see, like the puzzle pieces of Kaiser just shedding off of him to reveal his true self with the ball coming in. And Ness realizes this now. He's like, it's not Kaiser, it's Isagi? What? And everyone's just like, Ness passed to Isagi, because like they're not thinking, you know, they're watching this from from behind, so they get to see a whole picture. Like I said, if you're a defender, you get to see, if you're like defender, like midfield, you get to see pretty much the whole picture up forward in the final third. So they're just like, they see Ness passing to Isagi, but Ness, like being blocked by whoever was blocking him right here, he has, what is it, Rin, he's got Shido, Kaiser. So basically, his like view of Kaiser at this point is being blocked. You have Charles jumping in to try and stop that. Yukimiya, basically, he doesn't know who's gonna get this ball. He's just gonna put it in a spot where he knows a striker will be if their ego can match. And wouldn't you know, Isagi's there, giving top tier aura, like top tier aura, top tier ego, that kind of thing. He gets it. Everyone's reacting now, and like Hyuri at this point is just like, yeah, no one no one on the field, including myself, could have possibly expected this. Cause like this is like, I gotta bring back up again, cause this is exactly what Isagi Yoichi does. He does the unexpected. He comes up with formulas no one has thought of before, and he executes it with extreme prejudice, extreme accuracy. It may fail, but he's going to get the result that he wants in the end. Because like, this man is a planner. Yeah. And he's just like, yeah, because of this, Ness has gone through a mutated awakening, and the only person who's able to receive it, who's able to witness this awakening, put it into the fastest formula, adapt to it, is Isagi. And everyone's just like baffled. They finally acknowledge him as the top tier egoist, because basically they needed a new egoist league hero, and they beat, like, Isagi already beat Rin, as you saw from the first panel. He goes in, all that's stopping him is the goalie. No one can touch it, because all he has to do is his direct shot. He doesn't need to use any other weapon at this point, and direct shot is just like instant, bam, that's it. There you go. And you have the aftermath of Ness sending the ball to Isagi, which is Kaiser losing his shit. And like I said, I don't know why Kaiser is mad, because like, you literally told Ness, give up soccer, don't send me a pass, I don't want to work with you no more. Why are you mad at him now? That's just my thoughts. But this is how soccer players react. It's like, yo, you send in a killer ball like that, and it's not for me. You Yeah, see, I even got triggered because like I've had moments like that whenever we're playing football. I'm like, dang, bro, you're sending this person the ball, and you know he can't do anything with it in front of the net. Whereas me, I can go in and get a goal easy, and you can't send a ball like that for me. Get out of my face. So ball comes in, Isagi has the ball, and immediately, while everyone is acknowledging him as the biggest egoist, the egoist hero of this new egoist league, he snipes it in. And of course they gotta use that 2-gun volley and like, you know, design there. Bro, oh my goodness. Controlling hope and despair, the neo-egoist. So basically, the only thing that was able to get Bastard Munchen through this entire league, like, hold on, I'll get to that. I just got it. Okay, you know what? Let me do it now because I almost forgot. Cause like the whole thing that was saving BM right now, it's Isagi. Cause if it wasn't for Isagi, BM would have been cooked. I don't know, like it may have been close if it was like with like I was gonna say Barca. It's not Barca. What is it? With Butcher's team, right? And then okay. Cause literally, Butcher could literally one man walk that ball right into the net, just like his master. I already forgot his name. The one who's inspired by Neymar or whatever. So it would have been hard for literally anyone else in like BM to stop him. Because think about it, Yukimiya wasn't there. If Yukimiya was there, maybe he'd dribble, but he doesn't have the right ego to go in and get things done. Who else was there? Righty? No. He's more defensive, and that's where Noah will put it. Because we're thinking logically here. There's no other person fitting the striker role in BM at that moment. The only person is Yukimiya. That's why Yukimiya was mad at him as Isagi. Because like, he's like, yo, you had the opportunity to shoot, or you could have shot, and like, I would have acknowledged you at that point, but you chose to pass it. So like, why are you even playing if you're gonna keep passing? Next game against Manshine City. Again, they would have been cooked if Isagi wasn't in BM. You don't know why? You have the Chameleon, Rio, you have Nagi, you have the princess himself. See, why am I forgetting names now? Chigiri. You have a triple threat. Plus you have the professor, basically the guy who was mentoring Nagi throughout like his Manshine City like career and all that stuff. Cause he, like before, I kind of just ignored him because like I was like, yo, you're not getting the job done. But I saw someone review pretty much like, yeah, his name is Aki. Cause like we all sold like Aki short. It's like, oh, he's not like connecting passes. He's not doing like able to like win chances. Blah 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 blah. And I saw a video where someone was like reviewing what like Aki was doing, like the scale of the moves he was performing was like pretty much, I don't want to say on a new gen level, but it was damn near new gen level. Like this man has the build of like someone who's like 6 foot something. As it like, I don't know if he's a teenager or whatever, but he has that build, long legs. He's able to blitz through it. Like he was running on the field. Like he's able to cover a large distance and with a certain amount of speed that if someone was closer to the ball, he would still get the ball first. He's able to jump high at like what's the word? At the flip of a hat, like at a moment's notice, he can like, even when the ball like a bad ball has been sent into him, he can jump in the air and like twist and flick the ball towards the intended target, like just like that, and like just to make sure the forwards are actually able to do what they need to do. And pretty much this whole time, this man, like, he could be a forward. He could literally play as a forward, and honestly, he'd probably be decent. Maybe not like egoist and like a good forward, but he'd be decent enough to be a forward and take the team to the top. But he took it upon himself. He like he said, IQ was like, I like pet projects. I like to help players develop, and that was his sole reason why he let Nagi cook. He just decided to be the support role for Nagi. That's why he just held himself back. That's the only reason. That's what like this video was saying, and that's what opened my eyes. I was like, dang. That being that, the way BM was at the beginning of the arc, they're not topping that. 3 people, 3 egoists plus Aki, and you have, was it Chris Prince and his top tier instigating? Bro, did you see what he did to Kaiser, bro? Kaiser was just like, okay, I'm gonna get the ball, I'm gonna keep my distance, and this man was like, yo, look at you trying to finesse and all that stuff, but you ain't big enough to run with the big dogs, and you trying to give yourself a big name? You must be some weak son of a bee. And Kaiser fell for that, but he ran in, immediately lost the ball. They're not surviving unless like what's his name, Noah, is on the field. And after that, you get into Uber's game. You are cooked. You're no chance in hell. You're not even getting a single goal. The defensive line, when you have Snuffy, like Snuffy doesn't even have to set foot on the field. This man has formulas. The only thing that got them through that whole match, 1, Isagi adapted, got the first goal, which kind of threw them for a loop. He formulated plans to usurp Kaiser. Kaiser tried something and got locked down immediately by Lorenzo. But Isagi kept formulating plans and adapting to every single situation and managed to turn that around. Cause like eventually, even if Kaiser's squad managed to get a goal and Snuffy gets on the field, that entire shit locked down. You can't do anything because he has Metavision. More advanced. He is the best person in the league with Metavision, bar none. No one can top him. I don't care what the heck you want to say. Isagi is the only one who is able to read that far. And it was just barely enough to use someone who's able to have enough stamina, being righty, to get in the way. To just, like, cut the angle just enough so that it's a hindrance to Mark Snuffy, bro. That's Isagi. That's the whole impact Isagi had. Noah? Bro. Whatever. Anyway, and now we're getting to PXG with the... No. BM would have been cooked. It's like... I've been ranting about this all to get to the point of one thing. Everyone in this PXG game acknowledged that the plays are different when Isagi is leading the charge. Why? Because of protagonism. Isagi is able to read every single player's protagonism to bring out the best of them. He's gonna make them feel like the hero, and he's gonna manipulate that so that when it comes to a certain moment, they're going to be forced to send him the ball to finish it in the end. And this is exactly what played out in PXG. It all came full circle. The development of him playing and finding his ideal form like Kaiser, him using other people's like skills and protagonisms to make the plays better and come full circle for him to build him as a player. And now he gets the final goal. He's won the bet against Kaiser. Obviously, like, they had a truce, but in that truce they still had guidelines, a contract. Who gets the final goal? Isagi got the final goal. There. Now it's the aftermath. We're gonna have to deal with the future now, where Isagi has to face off against Noah. He's gotta face off against Kaiser again. He better face off against Kaiser again in like another league, not like World Cup, or maybe World Cup, I don't know. yeah, that remains to be seen, since like the PIFA heads are like deliberating and trying to find out what the next move is. But basically, protagonism caused Isagi to like make plays that would win the game for him, and because of like the situation that happened, actually, yeah, protagonism actually got Kaiser to evolve, which is what Noah wanted. So Noah inherently decided, you know, we don't need Isagi anymore because I got the piece I wanted. Because Kaiser now is at a level where he's able to like evolve more rapidly, and he's gonna be a potential rival for him to like help him to constantly evolve. This being Noah, and this, yo, Ego is literally Aizen, bro. Sosuke Aizen, because he's just like, I planned this from the very beginning. I have the foresight to see 20 moves in the distance, and he foresaw that at least 1, 2, 3, a handful of players will be able to evolve to keep up with top tier world class plays. And because of what Noah did, this betrayal, it broke Isagi and caused him to evolve to a point where he's able to like contest with people on a higher tier or a higher playing field. And that is now where Isagi is right now. Because like before, he was literally in the role Rin was in the U20 game. He still idolized his brother, even though he was trying to destroy him. But for him to surpass his brother, he needed to forsake that whole ideal, that like title, saying like, okay, you're my brother, so like blah 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 blah. Basically, if you have familial relations to the person, or if you idolize them, you will like inherently not want to surpass them. Because who's trying to surpass their idol, their hero, their like favorite soccer player or whatever? No. You need to come in with a hunter mentality, like, yo, I'm coming at you 100% to destroy you and like crush you, so I can be the next one, beat like ahead of you, that kind of thing. That's where Isagi is now. He's surpassed the 4 billions, blah 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 blah. Now he's reached his original actually, is it he's gone from 0, ego awakened. Now he just needs to get to his like original ego. And like I said, immediate, what is it? No, that's not 2-gun volley. That's direct shot. I don't know why they did like the 2-gun volley, but still, it looks good. It looks amazing. Actually, no. 2-gun volley is it is in fact actually direct shot. It just adds an element to the direct shot. Like pretty much Nagi's like fake. That's all it is. So you can either do it direct shot initially, or you can do a direct shot after a fake. That okay? There we go. So that it is 2-gun volley. It's just one of the steps. And then you have the goal. You have Igagure. Is still in tears. And boy, he's still crying, but he hasn't grown up. Noah's shocked. Actually, hold up. Both Noah and Loki are shocked. Oh, this has to be significant, because this must have surpassed their vision of Isagi. And then we have the newly appointed title that has been given to Isagi, Demon King. And then you have him coming in with this insane aura and an insane celebration. But one of the other things that I wanted to note of here, which is part of the art, is Ness's pass, which is wicked. Because like he sends it in, like I said, initially he was like, they had that like little fairy pixie kind of like orbs floating around him to like signify him being like the magician or whatever. Now you have the dark streak, like sending whenever he sends the ball, he has dark aura, he has a dark streak. And if you can see down here, there is a sigil, like not a pentagram, but like there's a sigil down here, pretty much just like a sorcerer's like sigil to like indicate like, okay, they've made a spell. which is amazing detail. If y'all didn't notice this is amazing detail. I only noticed this when I came to do this review. I was like, holy snap, this is incredible. Just look at this. Like, even the step here, I didn't even notice this part too. Like, the moment he took that one step. Holy snap. Like, it all looks good. Just the sheen on this, like, luck piece. It's... Okay. The mangaka cooked. The mangaka cooked. And I'm sorry, I do apologize. Like, in the reaction, I kind of went off on a rant. I was actually pissed because, like, I was wondering why Rin did not react to, like, Isagi, because, like, they were pretty much, like, shoulder to shoulder. But this man actually cooked. He did what I wanted. I needed to see Isagi actually beat Rin, which is what he did. So, like, from the very first panel up until the last panel, this man cooked. And he cooked up a storm. Like, bruh. Insane work, bro. Insane. I gotta give man props. Like, honestly, you outdid yourself. You exceeded my expectations. You exceeded, but, like, what my gripes that I was, like, everything that I pointed out initially in my reaction, looking at the review now, I'm just like, yeah, no, you actually cooked, bro. You like, every complaint I had to go back in the chapter, and I was like, oh, my bad, yo. I retract every statement that I had made in the live reaction itself. I do apologize openly and publicly to the mangaka for doubting your prowess in storytelling. Yo, anyway. Yeah, W chapter, honestly. And honestly, I am so happy this game is done. I was done with it, like, even 10 chapters ago. Like, it honestly felt like it was dragging on. I'm happy it's done. Now, please, show me the aftermath of this game. But, like, in the next chapter, I need the aftermath of this. And I need you to immediately get to the Nagi game. I need this, what's it called? Frick, I can't remember the name of the team. Hold up. FC Barca, yeah. I need this Manshine and Barca game to be shown in the next chapter, because I need to know what the hell Nagi and Rio are cooking. I've seen people speculate that they're gonna involve what the heck is his name? The Messi of Nishio, whatever school it was, because, like, this man is in, what the heck is it called? In FC Barca, apparently. And apparently he has a big enough bid, like, to be in the top 23 or whatever, from, like, no show. Like, this man has been injured for years, bro. Arcs upon arcs, this man has been injured and has made no appearance. And people are speculating, like, this is the game he's gonna show up on. So I need to see what's going on in this game. Barca versus Manshine. Next chapter, this is what I better see, I swear. If I don't see this, I'm gonna crash out for real, because I am sick and tired of waiting for this Nagi thing. I'm sick and tired of hearing about Nishioka, the Messi of whatever this high school is in whatever province. If he's not showing up in this game, he needs to be eliminated. Get him out of the freaking rankings, bro. You're not making it to the World Cup. I don't want to hear nothing out of no one. You Nishioka fans, I don't want to hear nothing out of y'all. I've had enough of y'all. You make me sick. I don't want to hear about Nishiyama anymore. See, I'm already crashing out. But anyway, that's the chapter. W from the beginning to the end. What are your thoughts? Make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe for your boy. Let's try and get to 50 subscribers. And we'll see you in the next chapter. Much love, peace, and see you in the next one. Peace.